Hello ladies and gentlemen, 'tis I, Groovy Guy. Today we're going to be having a look at Transformers Titans Returns Voyager class Sentinel Prime with Autobot Infinitus. So here he is here in his little push me pull you mode. No, it's not really. It's actually, I think it's considered to be an armored tank mode, which does not at all look like a train. Choo 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 choo. Woo woo. Um, yeah, so it's like a double-ended freight train kind of thing. But I mean, it's sort of everything's sort of pointing this way, so I just keep this end in his robot foot mode like that, and even that looks more like looks sort of like a bullet train with the feet. So your mileage may vary, your preferences may be different, and hey, that makes for a pretty groovy kind of world. So he's got lots of little chiseled in details here. He's got little wheels, he's got some painted wheels, he's got lots of screws, he's got some guns, he's even got a little buddy in here. Here is Autobot Infinitus. Now this is my second Voyager. The first one I've had is Galvatron. This Titan Master is very loose in the legs. Don't know why. And also when he's in this mode, there's not really anywhere to plug him in. Some of the toys have had, you know, this little bit here plugging into somewhere in the seat there, but there's nothing there really. Yeah. So yeah, there's not too much to say about this mode. It looks cool. It's a badass train slash tank. It does say armored tank in the wiki page for Sentinel Prime. So yeah, there's the train mode, tank mode, whatever you may wish to call it. Gonna have a quick break, and we'll be right back with his flight mode. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. And here we have Sentinel Prime in his shuttle mode. So here we go. It's just essentially folding up the train mode and flipping a few things about. And yeah, you get this shuttle mode. It's got little flip out landing gears. One there, and one all the way down here. So this looks more like Scourge than anything else. But anyway, the guns can easily be moved around. There's plenty of ports here to choose from if you so wish to have a bit of variety. You can have them there, you can have them there. Like that. You can also put him there and have someone sitting in the little deck chair there, chilling. The cockpit stays pretty much the same. Infinitus is still having the time of his life. So yeah, there's not really much else to say. Not much else to say about this mode. So now we're just going to quickly go to the robot mode. But I actually think this mode looks pretty cool. Anyway, back with the robot mode. And here we have Sentinel Prime almost complete, almost there. I just wanted to do the little Headmaster, Titan Master, Infinitus. Now I had a bit of trouble with this figure when I got him home. His Headmaster didn't want to come out at first, so I had to really jiggle it out there. And I don't know if this will come up well on the camera, but he's sort of shaped, the hole is shaped in a way where it's narrow in one end and sort of wider in the end. So that makes me think, okay, so the back end of the little robot mode head is meant to go in the wide end, and the narrow end is meant to go into the narrow part of the hole. And I thought, yeah, that's pretty cool. But when I actually got the figure out, well, I got the head out the first time, it was sort of reverted. Like the wide part was in the narrow part, and the narrow part was in the wide part. So I'm still not sure how these Titan Masters are meant to actually go into the socket, because they don't seem to be sort of universal. Some of them have sort of been like, you need to have the two faces facing the same way, like that, and one or two have been sort of like you need to have them facing opposite ways. So I'm just going by the neck holes now. The neck holes seem to be different. So for me, the neck hole is wide at the back. So for me, that's where the back of the robot mode head will go, or the Titan Master head. And there we go. There is Sentinel Prime in his, oh my god, my retinas are going to be burnt out mode. I don't know why he keeps coming out so red on my camera, but he's really not that red. He's pretty orange. Nice orangey yellow to him. He's got some nice arm-mounted guns. He's also got, just like Astro Train, pull this down, and he gets a bit more fleshy, outy bits in his head area, which doesn't really limit his posability that much. He can still move it left to right a bit, but there's the mechanism that's working when the pylons are up. It just sort of has a little sunken in area that it slides around in. Don't know if that came out. Yep. Come on. What are you doing? Oh no, there we go. So it's down there, and then it's up. Come on. There we go. So he sort of moves up and down and all over the place. And he's also got his twin blasters here, which I like to keep sort of as one kick-ass ion rifle, similar to Optimus Prime. There we go. These little wings here can sort of form a cape. They're also very posable. You can have them out. You can have them all the way back so they don't really show up, but they'll leave him sort of a little bit, well, not back heavy, but he'll stick out quite a bit, and they don't really show up there. And just as another little thingamajig, one of the websites that I saw for reference has these guns. I think it's just a promotional image, but it has the guns sort of sticking out. I don't know if they're sticking out of there. No, it looks like they're sort of sticking out from up here, maybe. Will that work? Have a look. But that. Yeah. What about that? Nope. Nope. But anyway, you can have him sort of sticking up if you so wish. If you don't want him to have a weapon, you can have him with a even more Optimus Prime-ish sort of mode. Now, I just want to have a little word about this character. He's been sitting at my local Kmart now for about a month, and I wasn't really going to buy him until I actually looked at the wiki page for him, which I'm going to link in the description. And this guy seems to be canon. Sentinel Prime seems to have been awoken, and then he sees the Autobots and Decepticons, working in unison, and he gets really, really angry by that. So he comes down, and then the head pops off, and then transforms into the little guy. But I don't know if it's Sentinel Prime and Infinitus, or if it's just Sentinel Prime. This guy's Sentinel Prime, and that guy is just a mega armor suit thing. And speaking of Decepticons, which way do I have the head? Was it that way? Yeah, these legs are very loose on this character. Speaking of Decepticons, just for scale, here he is with Galvatron. And that helmet seems to be changing color. I haven't done anything to alter it, but it does seem to be getting darker the longer I've had it. I've had it for about a week, 2 weeks now, and it was a more pink when it first arrived, but it does seem to be settling into matching up this. I may still need to touch it up at a later point. But yeah, Sentinel Prime, Infinitus, well worth an addition to your collection. If you need further convincing like I did, like I said, I'm going to leave a link to his wiki page in the description down below. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to be leaving a link for my Galvatron video, one of my Galvatrons. I think I've done like 2 or 3 videos on him now. If you like the video, please do click the like button. That helps me a lot. And also, if you want to do your good deed for the day, why don't you hit the subscribe button? I'm still trying to hit 100 subscribers by Christmas 2016, and when I do hit 100, I'm going to have a video showing my G1 Black Zarak, just to show you how much of a nutty collector I am. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.